Hello, kindergarten. Welcome back to my home and back to my library. I have a very special story for our story time today. It was a favorite story of a kindergarten class I had many, many years ago. In fact, this kindergarten class loved this story so much that at the end of the year, they bought a brand new copy and they signed their names in it for me as a gift. Look right here. There's all the names of the kindergartners that were in my class that year. And over here, it says, a gift from the AM kindergarten class, 1989 to 1990. They were a pretty special group of kindergartners. But then again, every class of kindergartners I have, I think are pretty special. Well, sit back and get comfortable. Today's story is called Penguin Moon, and it's written and illustrated by Annie Mitra. Here's our title page. Penguin Moon, written and illustrated by Annie Mitra. On the icebergs, the nights were long and the days were short. Penguin liked to sit and look at the moon. "I wish you would talk to me," he said, but the moon was silent. One night, Penguin asked the other penguins, "Do you know if the moon can talk?" "No, Penguin, we don't," they said. "Why don't you ask Polar Bear?" So Penguin went and found Polar Bear. "Do you know if the moon can talk?" he asks. "Go and ask Beluga," said Polar Bear. "Can't you see I'm busy?" Penguin found Beluga playing with some dolphins. "Excuse me," said Penguin. "Do you know if the moon can talk?" "No, I don't," said Beluga. "But the giant starfish can tell you. She knew the moon before she fell out of the sky." So the penguin left in search of the giant starfish. He swam and swam and swam and swam until he was far from home. At last, he found the giant starfish. "I am the giant starfish that fell from the sky," she said. She was very beautiful. Penguin bowed his head. "What can I do for you?" she asked. Penguin could hardly answer. "I want the moon to talk to me," he said. "I will let you wish 5 times from each point of my star," said the starfish. "If you're lucky, your wishes will come true." Then she disappeared. Penguin swam to the surface of the water and climbed onto a big rock. He waited until the sun set and the moon was high in the sky. Then he pointed his beak toward the moon and began to wish really hard. "I wish that the moon would talk." Before he could finish his wish, a tiger appeared with a loud crash. "Perhaps if I growl loud enough, the moon will hear us," he said. The tiger growled and roared all night until his throat was sore. But the moon did not talk, and the tiger disappeared. The next night, when the moon was high in the sky, the penguin tried his wish again. Before he could finish, a kangaroo appeared with a loud bang. "Perhaps if I hop high enough, the moon will see us," she said. The kangaroo hopped all night until her feet were sore, but the moon did not talk, and the kangaroo disappeared. On the third night, when the moon was high in the sky, Penguin tried once more to make his wish. Before he could finish, an elephant appeared with a wallop. "Perhaps if I flap my ears, she will answer us," he said. The elephant flapped his ears all night until they ached. But the moon was still silent, and the elephant disappeared. On the fourth night, Penguin wondered if his wish would ever come true, but he decided to try one more time. "I really wish that the moon would talk," and this time there was a loud crash, bang, and wallop. The elephant, kangaroo, and tiger landed in a big heap in front of Penguin. "We have an idea," they said. "If we stand on each other's shoulders, the moon will be sure to notice us." So they climbed on top of one another until Penguin was face to face with the moon. "Now the moon can hear us," said Elephant. "I wonder if she'll talk," said Tiger. Suddenly, the moon blinked. Penguin held on tightly to Kangaroo. "Hello, Penguin," said the moon. Her voice was deep and soft. "So you can talk!" cried Penguin. "Of course I can," replied the moon. "You just couldn't hear me before. You weren't close enough." "What's it like to live up in the sky?" asked Penguin. "It gets lonely, but I like to watch you down there," said the moon. "Can you really see us?" asked Penguin. "Yes, I can," said the moon. "What's it like down there?" "I get lonely too, but I have Polar Bear and Beluga and the other penguins to play with," said Penguin. Penguin and the moon talked and talked until the sun began to slowly rise. "It's time for me to go," said the moon. Penguin looked down. He missed his friends. "I wish I were home," he said. Suddenly, Penguin was sitting on the icebergs. The moon faded, and Elephant, Kangaroo, and Tiger disappeared. Penguin's friends gathered around him. "Well, can the moon talk?" they asked. "Yes," said Penguin, "the moon can talk." That night, Penguin sat on the icebergs and looked up at the sky. The moon flickered and glowed brightly. The stars danced around her. Penguin smiled and closed his eyes. "Good night, moon." "Good night, Penguin." The end. Kindergarten. You know what I always say. The best stories are the ones that you read again and again and again. and it makes me so happy to read wonderful stories again and again and again to kindergarten children from long ago until today. I love you all very much, and until we read again, I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.